Good afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class C motorhome value from Parkway RV Center, and I'm about to show you one today. Probably won't last till the weekend. Very affordable Class C motorhome. This was a trade-in. People drove it 500 miles from North Florida up here to trade it in on a Class A. We just paid off almost $25,000 on it, what they still owed on it. Today we're going to look at a 2008 Four Winds Majestic. This is a model number 28A. Folks have had it for the last couple of years. I've done some long distance trips on it, and they decided they want to go to a Class A. Now folks, this one does have some mileage on it, but the price more than enough compensates for the high mileage. This is a former rental unit. It has 153,458 miles, folks. Now, I know that may scare a lot of you, but for those of you, when you see the price, that'll overcome a lot of the fears. This one is only $19,900, and I challenge you to find a 2008 Four Winds Majestic 28A for this price anywhere else with any mileage on it. It's about $8,000 under NADA, even adjusting for the mileage. That's the base model price. And this one's in great shape. They've really fixed it up nice. It's got Michelin tires on it, got a 4 kW Awning generator running right now, powering everything up inside. Got the 6.8 liter Triton V-10, 305 horsepower, no check engine lights. They just drove it 500 miles up here. And the good thing about a rental unit, because I know there's always good, and everybody's got their own opinion about rental units, is that the majority of its life, this thing was serviced just the way it was supposed to. The generator, the motor, and all that stuff. So you can rest assured that it hasn't been neglected. And you can see the outside looks great. The thing cranks up and drives perfectly. Generator sounds great. I've got the furnace on right now because it is pretty chilly out today. Huge outside storage bay, 111 cubic feet of outside storage. Got a patio awning that's in good shape. Of course, U.S. Army, veteran owned. I know that may not mean much to some people, but it does to me because you know, as a rule of thumb, veterans, military trained, or take a little bit better care of their vehicles than your average consumer, as a rule of thumb. You know, the good thing about it is I don't see any delamination. I know it's got some miles, folks, but this thing's got a lot of life left to it. And, I mean, these people took almost a 2,000-mile trip in it. They drove it 500 miles up here to trade it. I mean, obviously, they trusted it enough to use it that much. And this will definitely save you some money. And you could never tell it had that many miles on it from looking at it inside or out. Let's look inside. And certainly, folks, you can go out, you can spend $30,000, $40,000 and get you a Class C with lesser miles. But but the bad thing is, it's probably going to be older than this, even though it's got less miles. So, and this one right here will do everything that $40,000 Class C will do for half price. And this thing's in phenomenal condition, folks. I can't find anything that doesn't work on it. Got the furnace on. They left the TVs in here. It's got 2 big TVs. No check engine lights. That red light's just a brake light because I got the parking brake set. CD stereo, tilt, cruise, power windows, power locks. Got a queen bed in the cab over, and most importantly, no signs of leak damage up here. You've got a sofa and a table that make beds. This can sleep up to 8 people. Of course, you can see the NADA, and I've got a factory owner's manual if you came look at it in person. And I'm also, anybody, folks, that wants to link to the factory owner's manual, when it's available, just contact our sales department. They'll email it to you. You read that brochure right there, folks, that factory brochure, you'll know more about this Four Winds 5000 than we do. Even adjusting for the mileage, folks, $83,000 new. Still got a $27,000 average retail, and that's adding no extra options. So definitely, it's worth the money, folks. I mean, obviously the price is the first thing that caught your eye when you saw this ad for $19,900. I mean, this is you normally have to get a motorhome for $19,900. A lot of times you have to go back into the early 2000s and late 90s. So to get a 2008 for $19,900 is not something you're going to see hit the market very often. 80-inch tall interior height, so you're perfect for tall guys like me. And I don't see any soft spots, any signs of leak damage. Got a roof air conditioner, of course. It's 30 degrees outside. Don't have it on, but we'll make sure it works. It's LP stove top. Got a microwave grill to convection. So this is actually a electric oven and a microwave. So you can bake biscuits in there, cornbread, whatever you want to do. Got one little spot there in the linoleum floor, probably where they dropped a hot skillet or something. Not even worth mentioning it, but like I said, I haven't said yet, but I try to point out the good and bad and everything. Got an 8 cubic foot Norcold refrigerator freezer, runs off propane or electric, and it does work. Of course, we're going to check all this, folks. Even at this incredible value price of $19,900, this unit's still going to be checked out, ready to go for you. And you can see where, just so you know it's working, you can see the temperature difference. So -4, and of course I've got it turned up to 9 on the temperature setting. So definitely you're only going to run that on about 4 or 5, depending on how much stuff you have in the refrigerator and freezers, because you don't want the fridge to bust everything in the fridge when it gets too cold. So normally you're not going to run it on 9 unless you want to cool it off quickly. Got a split bathroom with a glassed-in shower on one side. And it's actually clean. I mean, I'm sure it's got some use to it, having as many miles on it, being a rental unit, but it's clean. Around the skylight looks good. I don't see any water stains. You know, good thing about a rental unit is that the roof's been obviously serviced like it's supposed to. And then it went to an Army veteran, so, you know, chances are this thing's been serviced. It's just like it's supposed to since the day it was new. Got a China RV toilet, of course, a private water closet, stainless steel sink, medicine cabinet, vent fan, plenty of lighting in here. And you can actually open this door up all the way, and it gives you a little privacy barrier if you want to isolate the bedroom and bathroom from the rest of the RV. And then, of course, over here, you got a privacy curtain. Rear queen bed, looks great. Got plenty of storage overhead. Got a bigger TV back there than what's up front. So, which I'm not a big TV guy, but hey, if you were going to put TVs in one, save you a few $100. Every little bit helps. I like the fact, like most rentals, that this has no carpet in it, so there's easy to keep clean, a Swiffer wet jet, a broom, and a dustpan, and you're good to go. Generator has got 1752 hours, and it cranks right up and runs perfectly. So, and I've seen those generators with over 3,000 hours on them. So, I mean, you've got a lot of life left there. Folks, this thing has got a lot of life left to it, and don't let the mileage discourage you, because you've got to look at the price. I mean, you're basically buying a 2008 Class C motorhome for the same price as many used travel trailers. This is perfect for local camping, and be honest with you, now I don't know if I would take it cross country right off the bat. Of course, I don't do that with any of them. I always take a few local trips before I take a cross country trip, but I think this thing right here might be a good candidate for a long-term trip. Like I said, the previous owners did take a 2,000-mile trip in it, so like I said, that mileage is you know, it's when you think about it, not really that big of a concern, because it's not like it's had 153,000 miles put on it in starting and stop traffic. I mean, I'm sure most of that's all highway miles. So, I mean, this is for the price. And even if you do eventually, you don't have to do it right now, but down the road, a couple of years from now or years from now, however, you know, this thing may last you 10 or 15 years if you take care of it. Even if you do have to put a little motor work in it, for what you bought it for, folks, you've got thousands of dollars in equity right off the bat. That'll cover pretty much anything you would ever have to do to it down the road. Within reason, of course. And great way to get into RVing on a budget. And it's clean. You know, most of the former rental units I look at are slap wore out. This one right here is kind of the exception to the rule. And this is a trade-in, so you know it's not been sitting around and not being used, or not sitting on a dealer's lot for months. This was something the people are using. They just used it. They spent the night in it 3 nights ago before they traded it. So it makes somebody a good motorhome for a good price, is what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to get rich off of it, folks. Like I said, they owed $25,000 for it, and they've been paying on it for 2 years. So they probably paid $32,000, $33,000 for it, and probably didn't have much less mileage than what's on it now. Anyway, folks, this unit, we're going to check it out. We're going to make sure everything on it works. We go through a very extensive major systems check. Now, we can't obviously make sure every little thing on it works, but all the important systems are covered under our checkout. And anything we find that doesn't work on that checklist is repaired or replaced before you pick it up or we deliver it. And if you want a copy of that checkout sheet, so you see exactly what we check out, and I promise you, folks, it's way more extensive checkout than you're going to find a dealer is willing to do on a 2008 model used motorhome anywhere else. If you want a copy of that list and what it entitles, give us a call, 706-965-7929. I'll be happy to send you a copy of that list via email or fax. Also, they'll tell you what the current lead time is for a Class C checkout. And folks, be honest with you, I've got no doubt in my mind this thing's going to pass the inspection, because, like I said, they were just using it. So I can't imagine a guy and his wife and all that, kids going out in a motorhome like this without the major stuff working on it. And, of course, they'll tell you what the current lead time is on a Class C, which we can probably get done with just in a matter of days if we have to. That is as of right now. I mean, it's a month from now, which I won't have this unit a month from now. I'll be honest with you, today is Wednesday. I'll be lucky to have this thing come Saturday. There's just, you know, it's a heck of a buy. And you look online, folks, I did my price analysis tool, and I'll be happy to send you a copy of it. The average price for this particular motorhome within 20,000 plus or minus miles of 153,000 miles, the average asking price was $26,700, so right at NADA. And I've got it for $19,900. I mean, if this isn't a buy, I don't know what is, and that's checked out, ready to go, folks. That's a haggle-free price. It also includes a personal walkthrough by the RV tech that checked it out, so when you take it out, you're going to know how to operate everything, which is very crucial, especially for those of you who've never had a motorhome before. I strongly encourage you to take the option A price of $19,900 and get that inspection and get that walkthrough. And there's other things, folks. If you get a copy of that inspection sheet and there's things that's not on there that you want checked out, you know, I'm not saying we won't check those systems out, but we just have to charge you extra for it. So, you know, we'll just have to add it to the $19,900 price. We have a very low markup, so, you know, we've got a list, and we sat down, we figured what the average cost to check those systems out and repair them is, and that's why we have that extensive checklist. But if there's something else that's a trivial system that's not on there, if you want that system checked, just let your salesperson know. He'll make a service note, and like I said, it'll be added to the cost of the unit, be added to the price of the unit. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-9929. Let me lock this door for these people to come in here. 6747. Heck, I may not even have it here long enough to put it online. Now, folks, we do offer an option B price, even though this is the lowest priced by thousands of dollars. 2008 Four Winds Majestic 28A on the internet. And most of those other ones you see aren't checked out. This one is. You still want some kind of discount, even though that's kind of the old way of doing it. We understand we offer option B, which is option B. You take the unit just like you see it in the video, just like we traded for it, as is, as it sits. No inspection, no walkthrough. Basically jump in it and go. I mean, you obviously hear the generator work, and of course you can come test drive it so you can make sure it runs and drives great. But you take it just like it sits. If I don't have to pay a tech to check it out, don't have to pay a tech to do a walkthrough, that saves us time and money that we pass along to you. And plus you get the advantages of taking it home the same day you pay for it. And if you want a price on option B, as long as you understand what the cost of option B to you is, you lose that inspection, you lose that walkthrough. If you've never owned a motorhome before, folks, I strongly encourage you to take option A. That's my personal recommendation. But either way you go, you're getting a heck of a deal for under 20 grand. And it's not $20,000 plus thousands of dollars in fees like these other dealers charge. It's $19,900 out the door, checked out, ready to go. Stress-free, worry-free option. Or you can contact us for a price on option B, taking it as it sits, good with any potential bad, no inspection, no walkthrough, no demonstration, just jump in it and go. Like I said, just contact our sales department. They'll be happy to get you a price on option B. Try to make it as simple as possible, folks, and please understand that $19,900, if you want it checked out, ready to go with the walkthrough and the inspection, I'm not taking a dime less for it. And in fact, I challenge all of you watching this video to find a 28A 2008 Four Winds Majestic 28A in good condition like this, checked out, ready to go for that price anywhere else. And keep in mind, with no extra fees, $19,900 out the door plus sales tax if you're a Georgia resident. All out-of-state residents will pay your state sales tax rate. You tag and title this RV at your local DMV office in your home state, and you get a 45-day temp tag, starter kit, and instructional DVDs included at either option A or B. But try to find it. All these features, all these benefits, try to find it for less. Try to. And keep in mind, today is January 3rd, 2018. So, I mean, obviously, if this video is 2 or 3 years old, of course, I can't stay the same. But try to find it, you know, in the next couple of weeks. There's nothing on the market, folks, like this for $19,900. And I know the mileage is the reason why it's so cheap, but my gosh, folks, this thing, the condition, the interior and exterior condition looks better than some motorhomes I see with 35 and 40,000 miles on them. So I think this thing is well taken care of. It's going to make a lucky family a good RV. It's going to save them a lot of money. I'm not trying to get rich off of it, folks. I have a very small markup. This same motorhome, even with the miles and the condition it's in at the big corporate dealers, would be upwards toward $30,000. But you can buy it here for $19,900, checked out, ready to go. No games, gimmicks, surprises, trouble, or drama. Folks, we're Parkway RV Center, now celebrating our 50th year in business. How many used vehicle dealers do you see in today's market still in business after 50 years? We're a third generation family owned and operated, independently owned used RV dealership, one of the oldest, largest, and most successful in the country. Last year, folks, we sold almost 600 used RVs because of our prices. We had customers travel thousands of miles every week to buy RVs from us because we're saving them. And I hear it every day. You saved me $4, $5, $6, $7, $12, $15, $20,000 over what dealers in my area are wanting for the same RV. And that's why they came to us, folks. I hear it all the time, folks. In fact, I met some people today that bought one that they traveled about 5 hours away to get us to buy an RV from us because of our prices. And you can fly to us, folks. We're only about 15 minutes from the Chattanooga, Tennessee airport. We pick you up for free during business hours. You can come look, you can come by. You know, you can take the option B price and get a discount. Take it home with you the same day you pay for it. We take cash, cashier's checks, or wire transfer only if you want to take it home with you the same day, of course. Got to be verified funds. We will take a credit card for a deposit only. And we take PayPal for a deposit only. Personal checks, folks, just like any other used vehicle dealer. Vehicle and title stays with us until the check clears. Sorry, that's just the way it is. It's just the banks have made it that way, folks. In fact, thanks to the privacy laws, I can't even, most banks won't even verify a check anymore because of these darn federal privacy laws. All they'll do is tell me if it's a current account or not. They won't tell me if the check amount's good or not. So we have to wait 7 days and hope it is. So that's why we hold the unit and the title on a personal check. Anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929. Evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. Our website is parkwayrvcenter.com. I will have some limited financing. A lot of the nationwide lenders I go through, you get over that 100,000 mile mark on mileage, they're a little hesitant to loan money on it. So keep that in mind. We may have to go through your own bank or finance company if you need to secure financing. But the flip side of that, this thing's priced where you don't have to have a 10 or 12 year loan to have an affordable payment. At $19,900, and by the time you pay 10-15% down, you know, your payment amount's going to be very affordable on a 60-month payment, and that's going to save you thousands of dollars in interest by going 48 or 60 months over 12 or 15 years, like you would on a more expensive priced unit. So, like I said, there's a certain benefit to that as well. Pay it off quicker, build equity faster, and you've got equity right off the bat with a base retail price of $27,000 and you're buying it for under $20,000. Give us a call, folks. Nationwide delivery is available. If you have any questions, like I said, I look for this one to sell. I could be wrong, but I look for this one to have a deposit on it by this weekend. I don't hold RVs for anybody for any reason without a deposit. Let me go ahead and clarify that. I understand a lot of people don't want to leave a deposit on something, but if you're going to drive several hours away, at least if I'm going to drive several hours away to buy an RV or to go look at an RV, you bet I'm going to leave a deposit, because I'm not going to drive all that way and get down there just to see the rear end of the motorhome leaving because somebody else got it before me after I just drove several hours. So I'm going to definitely leave a deposit. And I promise you, folks, I've got 170 used RVs here, so even if you get here and you don't like it for some weird reason, there's plenty of others out here to look at. Thank you for watching, folks. Again, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We're on 20 of the most popular, or this unit will be on 20 of the most popular for sale websites on the internet for used RV sales, including eBay, RV Trader, Google, Google Market, and many, many, many more. So chances are, if you're on any of the major RV for sale websites, you're going to see this pop up. And keep in mind that you're not the only person interested in purchasing this motorhome, not by a long shot. At this price, this thing is not going to last long, and it may be years before I have another 2008 for this price. Anyway, $19,900, checked out, ready to go, or contact us if you want an as-is drive off or jump in, drive off price, option B. No fees, no games, no gimmicks. Family owned and operated for half a century, folks. That's Parkway RV Center. ParkwayRVCenter.com as well is our website if you want to see our inventory. Thank you for watching. Look forward to seeing you soon.